All right, what's up, world? This is Addicting Games. Today we're bringing you another video walkthrough, this time for Tipping Point Chapter 4. We're going to be your tour guide today. My name is Amul.
And I'm Joel.
And I'm Irene.
And today we're going to get right into how to complete Tipping Point. It was a pretty tough game.
Very.
Very, very tough, Irene. And we spent a lot of time trying to figure this one out. It's kind of similar to an old school game like Myst. Right, Joel?
It's very much like Myst, where you have all those little intricate details that you have to figure out and put together in order to complete the game.
All right. So let's just jump right into it, and we'll help you solve this game. So you start out on the road, and it looks like a shack and a trail. We're going to go ahead and pick up this green wire gauge, head into the shack, and looks like there's a red wire gauge we can also pick up, and looks like some light isn't working. So we can go behind the shack.
You become an electrician for a little bit.
Yeah, you become an electrician.
Put the fuses in the fuse box. Green and red.
Thank you, Irene.
Yeah, thanks, Irene. So now as Irene said, you drop them in, hit the switch, and lighting should work now inside. So it looks like we have some kind of switchboard to the left. Not sure what to do with that right now. I think we're going to get back to that, because we clearly don't know how to turn that bad boy on. Let's walk up to the bridge here, and we got a little fishing rod. You like fishing? You like fishing, Irene?
I love fishing.
So we're gonna hit the line. It looks like there's something down there, but we didn't grab it. So what you can do here is click and drag with your mouse and kind of move the fishing rod so that we can pick up that little
pot.
Pot,
It's a
exactly.
teapot.
And you guys love tea,
I
right,
love
Irene?
tea. There's no tea cozy for the teapot.
So this one's a little tricky. You kind of have to keep going back and forth to kind of figure out what the right angle is. So it can take some time. Here I'm just trying to grab it, and I'm totally off.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get there soon, I think.
You would not.
Got it.
You would not make it on Deadliest Catch there.
Okay, so now you pick up the teapot now that you've hooked it. And we're going to click the teapot again in our inventory.
You can
Open the
inspect it.
top.
That's not tea.
So it looks like we got some kind of code here, and we also have a
Shrimp.
ton of shrimp.
Prawns. What's the difference between a shrimp and a prawn?
It's a good question.
I
Do
don't
you know, Irene?
No.
I believe prawns are bigger than shrimp.
All right, so looks like we got some code.
What does these numbers mean?
I think we're going to use it right here on this little switchboard. There's a bunch of numbers. So we're going to put the code in front of us, and we have the switchboard. So we're going to look through. We're going to hit 6.
There's no 5, so you got to go to 56.
Right. 7, 2, and then there's no 3, so we go directly to 36.
That was one of the tricks here. If there's no 5, you find the 56, or if there's no 3, go to 36.
Right, and then we just hit 15 and 4.
Oh, hello, Tommy.
And now it looks like Tommy is we got in touch with Tommy, and he's going to kind of guide us on what we need to do next.
He doesn't look like he's in good shape.
He says he's feeling better, but I doubt it. Sick.
He probably could have used the tea in the teapot.
Yeah.
Would you like some shrimp tea, Tommy? Would that help? You have to talk to Tommy or you can't proceed.
That's right. So we've talked to Tommy. He's going to guide us forward. We'll walk past the bridge. And let's keep moving along here. It looks like we got a nice little tropical wilderness here.
Flamingos!
We got a little flamingo going on here.
Hello,
Where are we?
Flamingo. Another flamingo. Flamingi.
So now, let's open up this little crate here. We just picked up a piece of paper, and now I believe we have to make sure that these dials match the dials on the inside of that door.
That imprintation is what's going to allow us to drain the water and find out what's next here.
And you can see water is being drained.
It's a flamingo. Oh no, it's a crowbar.
It's a crowbar. That didn't look like a flamingo.
I was
You were hoping
I
it was.
was hoping it was another flamingo.
All right.
Flamingo!
So now we're gonna go to the left. We see a kind of a statue.
She's sad and dirty.
She is pretty dirty, and looks like we can pick up this plate. Well, I guess we'll figure out what to do with that later. Let's move over to the right here. We're gonna pick up this bad boy. Seems to be some kind of signal.
And the trick here is to look around and try and find anything possible that you can click on.
Right.
Like that light there.
Right. And it looks like we just got a key keeper that fell out of that light, so sweet.
We'll have to figure out what that does later, huh?
And now, looks like we can hear the sound of an airplane. We go back to this location and we see that there's an airplane kind of signaling some kind of message to us with its light.
Morse code. I believe it's Morse code.
Exactly. This is why we have Irene here. She knows about these things.
Morse.
So we're gonna.
My sister.
So we're gonna pull out back this piece of paper that has kind of our signal and response Morse code. And what you need to do here is when you hit the switch on the signal, if you hit it quickly, you get it's a dot, and if you click and hold and then release, you get a bar. So we're gonna look at the signal that the plane is giving us. So let's take a look at that. Looks like we're just getting one long bar.
One long bar.
Which is exactly right, Irene, which is T on the paper. So if we have T, we look over to the right and see that we need to signal V, which is 3 dots and a bar. So we're going to signal that, and it looks like it worked.
And keep in mind that if you get it wrong, it's going to change the signal that the plane is transmitting to you.
Right, and the other thing that I've noticed, just like we did a couple playthroughs, is that signal piece is unique for everybody. It's randomized.
It's
so
not
yours
the same.
might be different. So just keep those tips in mind so you can figure that one out in case you get a different signal from the plane.
And they've dropped a box for us.
They dropped the box, and now we're just waiting for the game to let us go back. Okay, so it looks like we got a box. We need to open this bad boy. So let's stick out this crowbar and just yank it open.
Yank it. Oh! It's a matter encoder.
What is the matter encoder?
I don't know.
So now you know
We're hunting through popcorn.
hunting through the packaging peanuts. That's always fun. And we just found some kind of
Vacuum tube.
a vacuum tube. Not sure what that is. And I think we're supposed to find another. Let's click around here and get all these peanuts just flying everywhere.
It's like a party.
Yeah, I think I see another one. Oh, there we go. Got it.
Hmm.
And we're supposed to do something with this code.
What are those numbers there for?
It's a code.
I think when I see a 3-digit number, I think we gotta input that number into the key keeper. So let's try inputting 742.
Irene is a sharp knife in the drawer,
Yeah.
isn't she?
I've busted many codes. I helped defeat Hitler.
All right, so we've grabbed this key now. I think we're gonna use this to get into the house, into Tommy's father's residence. So let's try to use this key and open the door. All right, so we're in the house, kind of dark and kind of murky in here. We're gonna head into this computer room and need to figure out how to turn on all this equipment.
Is it run by vacuum tubes?
No.
It could be.
Transistors. Some's vacuum and some's transistors.
Okay, so this puzzle's a little tricky. What you're going to want to do is hit buttons in this order. You're going to want to hit red first, green, blue, and then clear. And you can do any order you want, but you have to hit red, green, blue, clear,
Red,
and then again,
green, blue, clear. Red,
exactly.
green, blue, clear.
Exactly, until you get all the buttons lit up. So you can see we're going through that process now. We've got everything lit up. And now it looks like we're getting a new message from our buddy Tommy.
Hello, Tommy.
All right, so looks like we need to teleport to all locations and destroy all his equipment. I think we can do this, Irene.
Yay. Like Hitler. Destroy his equipment.
All right, so we got to read through the rest of this message. Story's important.
And you could take a little bit more time to figure out what the story is saying. We're kind of going through it because we know.
Oh, it's a game inside a game.
All right, so
my
now
head is spinning.
So now it looks like we're playing Tipping Point, the game inside the game, as Irene mentioned. So we're going to walk up the stairs. Looks like that gate is locked. Looks like there's a little slit there we can click on, and we just found what looks like a euro or a pound.
It's
Which
a
one is
euro.
it? It's a euro. So Irene would know.
Slop. It's barely money.
So we're going to head back downstairs. I don't think there's anything else we can do right here. It looks like we got a little vending machine.
Candy.
So let's buy some candy. We're going to select the red one at the top, on the top row,
Buy a crack bar.
which is called crack.
It's cracking good.
All right, well, let's head back up the stairs. I think I saw
Chocolatey.
something.
Chocolate. Pops in your mouth.
And we're going to take the crack bar and put it right under the door. So it looks like there's some,
And num num. Somebody loves a crack bar as much as me. Oh, I hope there's a reward. A key!
That's right, Irene. So we got a little key, and I think now we can open that gate. So let's head back to the gate. Oops. And let's open that bad boy up. All right. So now we're going to go through the gate, and we've got a little hammer with some kind of symbol on it. I think we saw that symbol before.
It's the hammer of the gods.
The hammer of the gods, exactly. So there's nothing else to do here. Let's head back. Go down this path again, and it looks like we got that symbol there. So let's take the hammer and
brick
just
of the
smash
gods. Yay! Bricks and hammers. And more keys.
it. More keys. There can never be enough keys in gaming.
There can never.
I've got a pocket full of keys.
So now we're gonna put the key. We're gonna put the key in the lock, Irene.
Oh! Oh! Oh, it's too weird. Oh,
And we've got-
thank heavens.
And we got. We've been granted access to the computer.
You've cracked the code.
We've
I
cracked the
cracked
code.
it.
Literally, that's why it's called crack. Right.
Cracking good.
So now we've just finished part 1 of the Tipping Point Chapter 4 walkthrough. So be sure to click the link in the video and check out part 2 of our walkthrough so you can see how to finish the game. There's still plenty left.